And this month I'm in Om Yoga magazine, and this time we've done a practice which is all kind of strong standing poses, but really trying to find Bhakti in our practice. So our poses can be strong, standing poses, it can be different shapes, we can think of alignment, but really it's our bhav, our Bhakti, our feeling, as we start to embrace these poses. So let's enjoy. So I will recommend that you perhaps start with just a few sun salutations, anything moving just to wake up the body a bit before we start our practice. So once you feel grounded, then just come to the top of the mat. Bring your palms together in front of your heart with Svabhava Mudra, hands to the center of the chest. And allowing your gaze to drop into your heart, to any sensations, any feelings that arise. Perhaps here there's an intention, a passion that radiates from your heart center that you want to embody through your practice. And so when you're ready, let's bring the palms together in front of our hearts, having the feet either underneath the hips or feet together. So as you inhale, you can raise your prayer to the sky. Then as you exhale, bring it all the way through your center line, through your heart, and touching the earth. And then you can extend your heart forward, creating space, and then dropping all the way back into your heart. We'll step into a plank pose, and then slowly lower down, chaturanga to the earth, then rising through the chest, and shifting back to a downward dog. So a few moments in your downward dog, just to feel a bit of softness behind your heart. It's that pulsation behind your heart. So let's ground through the left heel and extend the right leg all the way towards the sky. Pressing through the left heel, feeling grounded. Go ahead and step the right foot all the way forward. And so we'll move into our warrior one pose. And so we can think of being grounded, going deep. And just touch your heart with the back of your heart with your left hand. Just allow your heart to rise, grounding through your feet. Maybe even rest the back of your head on your arm. Maybe take your right arm all the way around. Gurmukhasana arms. As you're standing strong in your warrior, then your heart can lift. And so feeling grounded, pressing through the back foot, lifting through the back heel, right thigh moves back. We come into warrior three. Just feeling that stability, and then radiate. Heart extends forward. And support it to keep your heart light. And floating back, warrior one. Extend your arms, lifting your rib cage. And then hands to the earth. You can always just step into a child's pose or downward dog, or you flow through your vinyasa. And so all of us from a downward dog will ground with the right heel and the left leg rises. Again, feel that stability for your heart center that's close to the earth. Step the left foot forward. Again, rising by being grounded. Extend your arms to the sky, lifting the rib cage, and then bending your right arm behind you so your heart lifts. You can rest your head, your arm, let that frontal brain relax. So our awareness can drop into our heart center instead. Really finding that balance of stability and groundedness, and then the lightness of the heart. So when you're ready, we'll shift forward. So leading with our hearts, if we can imagine. Warrior 3 pose with Kumbhakasana arms. So floating back into our warrior pose, extending the arms. Bring your hands through your heart center and down to the earth. So again, your choice, down the dog, or you move through your vinyasa. So from here, leaving our downward dog. And let's just walk the feet forward, standing forward, bend. Lifting through the heart, coming all the way up to standing. And hands to the center of the heart. So from our Tadasana, mountain pose, we come into variation of half moon pose. So I'll start with standing on my left leg. I'll step the right leg back into a warrior 2 variation. So again, just finding that ease and lightness. Stepping the right foot further forward, feet closer together, bringing the left fingertips to the floor. So I love this half moon, that kind of radiance. Like we are a moon with the moon or with the stars, the night sky. Bend the back knee. Let's come into Dhanurasana, back bend with your right hand and your right foot. So like a star in the night sky, we radiate. We find lightness. Slowly release. So let's take this through our vinyasa. Coming back. No effort. So we'll do this on the other side. Through our warrior pose. Sliding forward, it becomes a dance, or perhaps a meditation, a prayer. So where does your heart shine the brightest? Where can you offer or receive compassion, love? From your variation of the half moon pose, Chandrasana, again shifting back. Let's come into a downward facing dog from here, reaching the hips high. So we can stay here or move through a vinyasa. So in a moment we'll come into variation half or into a sometimes called a wild thing, flip the dog. For me it's like an ecstatic back bend. It's just that back bend you just flow into, just ecstatically. So we'll start that supported on our right arms. So we'll shift into a plank pose. Simply just shift, rounding, hand to the heart, bringing the feet to the floor, touching your heart. Maybe the arm will release. Drinking in the nectar, the soma. Shifting back. Maybe through a vinyasa. I'll take a few moments in a downward dog or child's pose. And so again we shift into the plank pose. Shifting onto the left side, hand to your heart. Feeling that, how can I surrender into feeling instead of thinking? Can I just drop? Shifting all the way back. Again, a moment in downward dog or child's pose. Oh, you flow. So this time, from your downward dog, when you're ready, to walk your hands back to your feet. Feet can be hip distance, they can be wider, they can be closer. I like to bend the knees. Interlace the fingers and allow your hands to release away. Squeezing out any tension behind your heart. Anything that's built up that you can start to let go, release. Bringing your hands back down to the earth. Let's step the feet wider so we can come all the way into a deep squat. From here we'll sit to the earth. Just allow the soles of your feet to touch. And close the eyes in cobblers pose, a Baddha Konasana. Open hips, open heart. So as we are grounded, we can move into this blossoming lotus, connecting to everything that's underneath us, behind us, like the lotus flower growing in the mud. So we'll be rising to lotus flower too. We can take the feet slightly out. We can bring the fingers into chin or Jhana Mudra, thumb and index fingers together, and shifting onto the sitting bones as the feet lift. Bring your arms underneath your calves, maybe even the feet together. So we can imagine the shape representing our own lotus flower, growing, blossoming. We can close the eyes. We'll keep this opening and inward awareness. So gently bring the feet back down. This time take the feet just a little bit further away. Bring your hands behind you, but keep the soles of the feet touching. Really allow your heart to rise. And some of us will just enjoy that blissful opening of the heart. And some of us will allow the heart to extend further forward. Maybe even fold onto our feet. So you can do whichever arm variation feels good. Asana, so we can bring the hands out in front. Or you can bind. So as we rest in asana, or tortoise pose, then we have this sensation of ease in our heart as we fold inwards into ourselves. Very gently emerge, lifting yourself up, bringing the knees towards each other. So from here we'll lower down onto our back. Just shift onto the mat so you have plenty of space to lie down. So as you roll down, find space. come into shoulder stand. So shoulder stand is so wonderful to open the back of our hearts. We can breathe into the space behind our hearts. Whatever is behind us, we nurture that, allowing our heart to be close to the earth. You can do whichever variation of your legs that you like. If you like the image of the lotus growing out of the mud, you can allow your legs to move into lotus pose. So either stay with your legs straight, or in lotus you slowly lower down. And once you're down, if your legs are straight, press the thighs down. Otherwise you can lift your heart by pressing your feet into your thighs to find that stability, and then just imagine the heart lifting, the heart is light. So allow this to bring into fish pose, that ease of breathing into the back body behind the heart. Now gives ease and lightness to lift the heart even higher. Feeling that ecstatic, joyful feeling in the center of the heart. Easy breath. When you're ready, the chin comes to the chest. If your legs are crossed, you uncross them. So with that feeling of surrendering, allow your body to rest in Shavasana. Shavasana, you can stay as long as you like. Or perhaps again you rest one hand on your heart center, maybe the other hand on the abdomen. Feeling it's a freedom of breath, gift of receiving the breath and offering it out. You're ready, you can take as long as you like. When you feel ready, you can bring the knees in. Just roll to one side. Very gently, making your way all the way back to sitting. Your hands in Anjali Mudra, simply resting the hands in your heart center. And connecting to your heart space, space of love, compassion, endless joy, radiance. Just for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, knowing that you can come back to this heart-filled space, allowing the frontal brain to relax, connecting to your heart.